friends, welcome back. Now, a couple of months ago, I made a video about this, the Van Rysel RCR MIPS helmet. I have thoroughly enjoyed using this helmet over the summer. It is a brilliant piece of kit and extremely good value as well, at about 80 quid. You can't really get better than that for that price anywhere, I don't think. So it got me thinking, because Van Rysel are making their way into the world tour. Obviously, as you two are leaving the sponsorship of the team this year, and Decathlon are taking over full beans into next year. So the pros are wearing these, and it got me thinking about the Van Rysel kit. Is that as good as this? So there's a lot of kit out there these days that's a lot of money. You think of the brands like MAAP, Sin is out there, very all over YouTube and Instagram, that stuff. Even down to the Rafa Pro team and all of those kind of things. A lot of money. So not everyone has that kind of money to spend. So what I did was I went on the Decathlon website and I put together a basket of Van Rysel stuff for the same price, or actually cheaper than a MAAP basic jersey. So everything in here was £115, which I think the MAAP cord jersey is 130. Now, I know what the arguments are going to be. There are superior fabrics and blah, 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 blah. And I get that. And I get that people want to look good. And if you've got the money to spend on it, then do. But for someone like me and the amount of riding that I do, the kind of more casual enjoyment riding rather than trying to beat someone's socks off, this sort of level of kit is where I'm at. And I think many people who are watching YouTube videos about this are as well. Really don't need to delve into that kind of price point where they're thinking about spending 150, 160 quid on a jersey. So in here, I'm going to open this now. I have a Van Rysel, see if we can hold this up, Baselayer. I have some Van Rysel socks, white socks, always white socks. I have a Van Rysel lovely colour blue jersey. I think you agree, that's a stunning colour. And also some Van Rysel cargo bib shorts. Now, I've never had cargo bib shorts before, and I really wanted to try them. I really think, especially with filming stuff, like being able to put little cameras and gels and things like that in those pockets when I'm using the pockets on the back of my jersey for so many different things. I really think these are going to be a good investment. So let's get out on the bike, see how they go.
Hola! So here we are, back on the bike again. It's been a little while. I've been focusing on my running recently. As you can see, I'm out in the Van Rysel kit. Let's start at the bottom. The base layer is certainly more of an insulating base layer than a summer one. I am a base layer person, but on a day like today where it's sort of touching 22 degrees, this is too hot for me. I need my lighter mesh one that I use. It's a nice base layer, it's comfortable, it fits well, and I can imagine I'll get a lot of use out of it in the cooler months, shall we say. The socks are comfortable. Again, they feel a bit more autumnal for their wear rather than summer. I'm not sure how cool they are on the feet when you get motoring along, but they are comfortable on the feet. I could quite easily wear them running, that's for sure. So they might double up in terms of their usage.
Oceans and oceans, paper submarine. Motions and motions, blissful hurricane, swelling through me. Oceans and oceans.
I'm going to say this right now, these bibs are more suited to cooler conditions. The waistband is really high. It's up here on me. That's above my belly button and a lot higher than what I'm used to. The only other pair of bibs that I've got like that are a pair of Pearson thermal bib shorts, and they are made for that cold weather. So yeah, I don't think these are really made for any kind of warm weather riding. They are, however, very comfortable. They have good grippers on the legs. They haven't moved at all since I put them on. And the straps are thick, like quite thick. They're a bit like the Lacole ones on their old All category bib shorts, you know, that kind of width and that kind of material. They're really comfortable, really nice. Would I do a long ride in these bibs? No. The bibs themselves are really, really well made, really comfortable, but I don't think the pad is good enough to withstand long rides. I would wear these on autumn, winter short rides where it's dry with no problem whatsoever. So my usual 40k loop of the area, I would have no problem wearing these. But anything longer, and I think I'm going to go back to my trusty Assos bibs that I use for the attack, which are incredible. And then in winter I have some Lacole or category bib tights that are thermal bib tights that are just amazing. So this is one area where I can see where the money goes in bibs, because it's not necessarily the short or the tights, it's the pad that goes in them. But in terms of value for money, it's still incredible value for money.
Even when the moon cries, leaving us alone like it's fading now. Even when the sun shines, or when we got no way.
A minor update, I can tell you that focusing on running loses you your climbing legs. Those couple of little hills that I go up on this route regularly were very difficult today. So quite a bit of work to do if I want to go on the Kent Classic in October, that's for sure. And so onto the jersey. The jersey I really like, although I think I've probably done it a bit of a disservice by wearing the base layer underneath it, because I don't think I'm getting to witness the full capabilities of it in this weather. When I do sort of hit the wind or hit some air, I can feel that it's well ventilated in the arms. The grippers are good, they've stayed in place, it's all you can ask for, and those kind of things, and it feels well made. The seams are good, not getting in the way. And having 5 pockets is an absolute delight. Sorry, make that 6. So on the back, you've got 3 pockets, your 3 standard pockets. You've got a zip key pocket, which is lovely to have always. And then on the side, there's 2 gel pockets. And those extra pockets on the side, those sort of gel wrapper pockets or whatever you want to call them, make this a very, very useful jersey, and a very versatile one at that. So yeah, I really like this. I think it was probably the most expensive item, I'll have to check, but I do like this jersey. It's very, very good. summary on the kit, any negatives you can find with this just dissipate and pale into insignificance when you consider the price that these bits of equipment are. If you're looking for things that are going to see you right for short rides or get you out on the bike or whatever, and you can't break the bank for those expensive things, then you can't go wrong with Van Rysel. It's absolutely quality for the price. Best value for money I've seen in a long, long time. And yes, the phone is still secure in the pocket. It hasn't moved. So those cargo shorts, those cargo bibs are, yeah, brilliant. Love it. And we're back. Bit of a post-ride debrief. Like I said on the video, if you're getting into cycling, you cannot go wrong with this kit. The value for money is incredible. There are a few downsides, but for kit that's priced at in this area, I don't think you can go wrong. The one problem or the one issue that I will pull Van Rysel up on is the amount of tags. The Baselayer itself had 3 tags in it, and that's without counting the retail cardboard tag that was attached to it with a bit of string. So 4 tags on the shelf, which is totally unnecessary. I think even the jersey has 2, the bibs have 2, the socks have none, obviously, but they come with a pack or label around them. But yeah, the amount of tags is totally unnecessary. So if anyone from Van Rysel just happens to watch this, cut down on the amount of tags. You don't need them. As for the ride itself, the ride stats were, I did 40k, just under 400 meters elevation, about an hour and 40 minutes. Average power 140, just under 1,000 calories burnt. Average speed 24.3. I'm okay with that. It was a nice little lunchtime route. I haven't ridden my bike for a while, as I said, because I've been concentrating on running practice anytime I can. And I did feel it. I did feel it going up hills. Definitely got a lot of work to do. Today was unseasonably warm. I think they said it was going to get up to about 24 degrees, and it's the end of September. But it's supposed to dip down next week, so my Zwift membership kicks back in next week. And I can see myself spending a fair bit of time on there in the run-up to the Kent Classic. Now, I hope you enjoyed that video. Obviously, if you've got any questions about the Van Rysel kit, drop a comment below. Or if you've got any opinions on their kit yourself, let me know. Like the video, subscribe, all of those things, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.